Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Tim Nicholson. It's a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to getting to know you as we move forward. This is my first year teaching as an adjunct at Rmcad. I like the students. I like the topics. I think the classes are very well designed, and I hope you do as well. The first thing I want to make clear is that for any assignment, or I guess for any two assignments, if you want to do an artistic project, feel free to do that instead of the paper. Just include a brief paragraph unpacking or explaining your project, especially to somebody like myself who might not have the artistic background that you might think I have. Just for example, explain what you did and how it connects to that previous week. Two quick points to make. One with historiography. Historiography, I think, is overlooked and pretty amazing because history is written by historians, and history is basically written due to the questions that historians ask. And most of the time, and probably the way you learned it in high school, is that history is written top down. It's written by the winners. It's written by elite white men. It's written by the people, mostly males, in power. Starting in the 1960s, though, historians started to ask different questions. Maybe we should look at the experience of women, poor, minorities, people outside of this narrow political spectrum, narrow ideological spectrum, narrow racial or class spectrum. And maybe we should look at their stories as well because they're interesting, telling, and very much enlightening. And for me, that's what history is all about. And so history is informed just as much by what happened as the people writing what happened, if that makes sense. Right? The questions that are asked are almost equally as important as what actually happened. Maybe. The other point that I want to make pretty quickly is that early man was remarkable. These hunter-gatherer societies are remarkable in that they're resilient, adaptable, long-lasting, and remarkably egalitarian. We start to start to see the rise of cities and societies. People become less equal. We have men over women, the rich over the poor, basically old people over young people. There's this massive class, gender, economic hierarchy that emerges. Not so for hunter-gatherer societies. Without portraying them in too positive a light, and certainly they don't live as long, and certainly they're more prone to catastrophic diseases to some degree. They're remarkably egalitarian. There's not that much hierarchy. There might be a leader over a small band of people, but that leader is pretty much not that much different than everybody else. And they work less. Farmers later have to labor 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Hunter-gatherers largely work 2, 3, 4 hours. Not a bad existence. They're less prone to systemic diseases. They're less prone to these massive waves of disease that wipe out civilizations. They have a more varied diet. They're largely healthier. And simply, they're not laboring for somebody else like you see once we get to the rise of cities. And so the point here is that we like to maybe look down or dismiss early hunter-gatherer societies, but maybe we can learn a thing or two about them. So again, welcome. I'll be calling you guys this week. I look forward to working with you. I hope you enjoy the class, and good luck.